Hello guys, I am back from another video and today we're talking about what if Deku had a Persona redo. So, in the last video, Deku, well, he summoned out Mara in front of everybody and now they're basically like either awkward or completely like traumatized because of that gigantic green golden chariot riding dick. And when they made it to the training camp, Lavenza came and decided to join Izuku in his like training camp thing. So yeah, so let's go on to the story. So Izuku is well, he's more like going to the hot springs because he's completely tired from all of that training. As Lavenza said, "Hey Izuku, we should go into the unisex one." As Izuku says, "Sure, Lavenza." So him and Lavenza start going to the unisex bathroom, and this is going to be an 18 part, so yeah, better get out of here. Some of the girls are either getting angry because they should be with Izuku. Some of the boys are saying, seriously, girls, you should stop lusting for him. He already got a girlfriend. As they said, no way. We're gonna get him, even if it's going to cost us our lives. So they start like climbing over the wall, which is like right next to like the boys and the unisex the bath. So they start climbing over there to try and do it like they're basically doing it like Meteta style, except Meteta's dead. Yeah, I decided to make Meteta dead, or they don't think or Meteta doesn't exist in this universe. Izuku is getting his back scrubbed by Lavenza. As Lavenza says, "So Izuku, how's that?" As Izuku says, "Thanks, Lavenza." Being hero is kind of tough, even if it's just training. As Lavenza says, "Don't worry." As Lavenza starts putting her hands around Izuku's um wiener. Guess I'll call it wiener. And better get out of here because it's going to get spicy. She says, "So Izuku, how is it?" As Izuku says, you really don't need to do that. And besides, my classmates are right next to us." As she says, "Don't worry about it, Izuku. After all, we are girlfriend and boyfriend." She starts taking off the towel as she shows off everything to Izuku. She says, "I hope you're ready." So this is your last warning. Get out of here because this is going to get really spicy. So she starts bobbing her head up and down around Izuku's long schlong. As one of the girls specifically Ochako get over the wall, she sees Lavenza like sucking on Izuku's like 10-inch dong. And she says, "Holy shit!" As she falls down and fall down into like the water. As Izuku says, "What the heck?" As Lavenza says, "Who's that?" As Izuku says, It's probably the girls." As Lavenza starts getting a little bit angry. As when one of the girls, specifically Momo, is almost there, she she's literally like standing over her using her persona the persona Bugs. If you don't know who's Bugs, well, it's just basically a teddy bear with like several like skulls inside of it. I believe it was look like that. So she starts riding on Bugs as Momo says, "Oh, hi, as she basically slams her foot right into her face, causing all of them to fall down. As she says, "Huh, that was done. Now let's complete what we have done." So she starts getting out like the fucking condoms. She starts like getting them from her like portal thing. She got them from Igor or something like that. Like Igor says, "Here, Lavenza, here. Make sure not to make Izuku dried up." So yeah, she starts hopping up and down, hopping down, hopping down. As she says, "Izuku, I think I'm about to." As Izuku says, "Damn it, I'm about to." As they both um explode. As Izuku says, "Jesus, Lavenza, you should stop doing that sometimes." As she says, I'm always happy right next to you, Izuku." As Izuku says, "Me too, Lavenza." So, the next day comes as it's the day that's where they're going to be fighting with class 1B. 1B is basically like either trash talking to some of the students there, but not Izuku and Lavenza because they know that they're really nice. Even Motoma doesn't like to bully Izuku, mostly because, well, he has a really strong quirk and he doesn't know how to copy it. And by the way, guys, it's not really a quirk. It's not really a quirk. The personas, it's not really a quirk. It's more like magic. Wait for a second, guys. There we go. So the test of courage comes as they're basically put into like teams of two. Izuku is going with Lavenza as one of the Wild Pussycats say, "So, are you two dating?" As Izuku says, "Yeah." As Lavenza says, what is Sherlock?" So they start going off into the forest as they see blue fire around them. As Izuku says, "Damn it." As Izuku remembers the kid there, Kota. As Izuku says, "Lavenza, are you going to be okay alone?" As she says, "Huh, I'm. Do you remember that time that's where we fought? That's where I fought your father many years ago?" As Izuku says, "Yeah, I know those stories, but I don't want you to get hurt, Lavenza." As she says, "Don't worry, it will be easy to defeat them." As she starts creating her chainsaw, as she says, "Come out, Shitsune!" As they see Shitsune, as she says, "Go off and just find that kid." So, Kota's getting attacked by Muscular just like in canon, as Suku says, "Hey, hey you can't hurt this um defenseless child. That's just a cowardly move." As he says, "You must be that so-called Spartacus or whatever you called." As Izuku says, "You're called Muscular, I believe. Your sins, you're going to pay for every single thing that you've done." As Koto says, "Be careful, he's powerful. He killed my family many years ago." As Izuku says, "Really? Huh, guess you're going to die by my hands." As Izuku summons out Heracles, and he also summons out this Kirk canceling blade. As Muscular starts punching him right in the face, but Izuku just slices his hand off. As Muscular starts regrowing it back using the muscle fibers, Izuku and Muscular keep fighting as he gets punched right in the stomach by Muscular. As Muscular throws him into the wall. As Koto says, "No!" As he says, "I'm too weak. Why am I so weak? Heroes are not always reliable, but why do I even feel this way in the first place?" As he starts crying, as he hears a voice. He hears, "Hello, my child. Hear me." As Kota says, Who is this?" The voice says, "I am thou. Thou art I. You seek vengeance, I believe." You can take your vengeance on those that dared rob you of your innocence. As he sees a gun in front of him, as Kota puts it up to his head, as Izuku sees it and thinks in his mind, I know that thing. As Kota shoots himself right in the head, as he sees a man cloaked in darkness with a with one of his eyes blood red, with a large, gigantic sword in one hand and the other with a cross, as it says, I am Abel, the first victim. As Kota says, I want him to pay. As Abel starts shooting out large, and I mean large, like bullet shots coming out of the arm, his left arm, as it starts shooting out like a Gatling gun. As Muscular says, "What the heck? I didn't know that he has a second." As Izuku gets up and says, "So, Kota, it seems that you have unlocked your persona. Guess it's time for us to have some fun, Kota." As Kota says, "Let's do this, Mr. Izuku." As Izuku, yup, rears up his blade as he goes flying over there, as he slices off the legs of Muscular, as Muscular says, Damn it!" As Kota says, "This is for my mother and father." As Nia activates Abel's gun, as it shoots at Muscular at rapid speeds, killing him. As Kota says, "Wow, so much power." As Izuku says, "Go to your mother. Go to Mandalay immediately." As he says, "You want me to warn them?" As Izuku says, "Yeah." As Kota starts going over there trying to find Mandalay and the other teachers. So Izuku starts taking down some other villains, specifically like um Toga and Dobby and other villains. As one of them escapes, specifically specifically Mr. Compressed and Dobby, but the others they didn't really escape. Specifically Toga, which actually she decided to become good because well she was actually being controlled by All for One. So yeah. So I hope you liked the video, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you all guys next time. Bye bye.